is you need to ask the question, so what? So, hello, my name is Cheryl. I'm your test prep tutor and college admissions coach. And today we are going to be talking about the essay section of the college admissions process. And notice there are going to be multiple essays that you write. So one of them might be for the common application, and every university you apply to is probably going to ask for their own supplement. So in this video, we're going to talk about how your college admissions essays are different than your regular school essays, and I'm also going to give you some tips and tricks to stand out. College admissions essays are different from your regular school essays. Your regular school essays are typically intended to be essays where you demonstrate your knowledge of the text, or you demonstrate how well you use your sources or literary criticism. But really, your college admissions essays are all about you and the experiences that you've had leading up to your college admissions moment. I think that a lot of other tutors or maybe college admissions coaches over-exaggerate the degree to which you'll be evaluated in the college admissions essays. You certainly will be evaluated, but I don't think that you should start writing about something particularly traumatic or something particularly outstanding, like winning an award that happened to you, unless these are defining moments for you as a person. And I think this is where the college admissions essay really wants you to be authentic. They really want you to be vulnerable. They don't want you to write what you think they want to hear. They want you to write down what is really important to you. When I talk about being authentic is certainly a process, right? This is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is not something that happens within a couple of days. But what I mean is that some of my students come to me and they're like, well, my life is really boring. I don't really have anything special to write about. But the truth is, you do have something special to write about, and you definitely have a story in you. And this is where going to a tutor becomes really helpful, because we can personalize your experience and help you reflect on it in a way that you could show it to colleges, right? And so you don't necessarily need to go dig deep into the nonprofit that you started or all the other great things that you did that are like a 1 in a million chance of starting, right? You really could just write about something about yourself simply and well, and that's really good for the college admissions officers. A lot of my students ask me, well, like, what personal stories are worth sharing in my essay? And what I would say to that is you need to ask the question, so what? So imagine you wrote your essay. The first question you should ask yourself as the writer is, so what? Why is this important? What did I just tell the reader about myself? If you are having trouble answering the question, so what? So is your reader. So you need to be really clear on what that particular moment that you're writing about means to you and how it shows your development. I also want to bring up a really interesting point that notice I'm having you reflect and evaluate your own essay before going to someone else, right? But you could easily go to someone else as well. But it'd be much more effective if you just say, so what, when you're writing the essay or even when you're drafting, and then you decide, okay, this is an important moment for me because of this, right? And when you think about the college admissions officers, right, they're reading hundreds of these essays throughout the college admission season. And so the way to make yours stand out is, as I've said earlier, be authentic, right? You could also write about a moment that really matters to you. Notice also that I said be specific, right? It's better to have a specific essay on a moment that was really impactful to you than to have a really broad essay. Being specific is important in a college admissions essay because it will allow you to use writing tools and craft that will help you elevate your essay to the next level. For example, one of the strategies that I suggest my students use is show, don't tell. Instead of saying he was upset, say he looked down and twiddled his thumbs, right? You're still implying the same thing, but because you're using other language, and this could include metaphors, similes in the long run, right? But because you're using language that shows a person was upset rather than telling, it creates a far more powerful storytelling impact. And I know that a lot of schools now don't put a lot of emphasis on creative writing, but you are allowed to have an element of creativity when it comes to your college essay. The show don't tell technique enhances storytelling because it allows you to almost enter the realm of creative nonfiction. It allows you to creatively tell a moment that happened in a way that is engaging to the college admissions officers and engaging for you to read. I think that if you're not having fun reading it or writing it, then no one's going to have fun reading it. And I think that even though you're in high school And certainly I already got my master's in English education and I've written countless of essays throughout my career. I think that you're still in the process of learning how to write. So this is where we really need to address how I don't want you to use AI in your essay. I want you to be authentic to your voice and truthful to your voice. I think that if you want to get away with using some slang, for example, if someone else used slang towards you and you're using dialogue, that's okay. But your essay should otherwise be written in standard English with being checked for grammar, of course. Please like this video. If you found this video helpful, it helps me know what content to publish. If you could also subscribe to the channel, it helps me know how many people are interested in general. If you're interested in personalized tutoring, please visit my website, CherylGarspin.com. It's in the comments below and also in the video description. And overall, I really want to support you on this journey. So if you let me know what topics you want to see a video about, I'd be more than happy to support you on your journey. All right. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.